It's a day for the car today. A quick one. Just read a couple of tweets on X about this 42% of children in private school get extra time in exams, and some really acerbic comments about get what you pay for. Well, no, actually, what you get is 42% of children where I would imagine they are in private school because the state can't accommodate their SEND needs. You get 42% of children who have had a diagnosis. Maybe their parents have pushed for that diagnosis and they haven't used the state system, they've gone through the private system. You get 42% of children who are open to having a diagnosis and whose parents are open to having a diagnosis and aren't bothered about pushing it under the carpet so they're not labelled. You get 42% of children who are asking for help and asking for help in exams and understanding who they are. You get 42% of children who are in a system that's working for them until VAT comes into the equation, and then you get 42% of children who will end up in state, the system that couldn't cater for them in the first place, and therefore it becomes flooded. And you get 42% of children joining God knows what percentage of children in state who have SEND needs and they're not being met. So whilst you're giving it your quick tweet and trying to be acerbic and disparaging and class warry and all of that, just remember what you're tweeting about. You're tweeting about children with special educational needs and disabilities. There you go. That's the word you want to be focusing on, disabilities. They're not having extra time because they want it, because they want to chat to their mates, because they want to stare out the window. I mean, some of them will because focusing is really difficult, but they're not having that extra time because they feel like it. No, they're having that extra time because they need it, because it caters to their needs and it's giving them the best shot of an outcome in an educational system that across the board really doesn't suit all children anyway. If you really want to go into this, you have absolutely picked my passion point. I get sick to the back teeth of people talking about 42% get extra time because they pay for it. Do one. They get extra time because they've got parents and caregivers who support their needs, and most likely state didn't. And before anyone goes, are you saying that parents and caregivers don't care for kids in each in state? No. Absolutely not. There will be parents and caregivers in state who are pulling their hair out at this exact moment in time because they're not getting extra time, and fighting the state to get that is absolutely brutal. So my heart goes to those parents and those children. But I tell you what it doesn't do, it doesn't make chippy little comments about children with disabilities. It never, ever, ever will.